Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jeff Beck. Welcome to episode 23 of Evolve. Just last night, I made it official that the winner of tonight's main event will pick the stipulation for the world title match at DeathBrawl. We have a DeathBrawl qualifier or two, and we have a triple threat match between Muerte, Steve Murphy, and Chris Rich. But coming out first, we have the World Heavyweight Champion, Joseph Robinson. And this is the first time we've seen him since he won the title. And here comes Sinister, looking to blindside Robinson as he's making his way to the ring. And now these two gentlemen are brawling on the stage. You talk about a hot start to an episode of Evolve. How about two of the men from the top of the food chain having a brawl right out on the stage, on the ramp? Robinson looking to take his title, runs right into Sinister and drives it into his face. Sinister fighting back now. Lifts up Robinson for a suplex, but knees his way out of it. And a lumbar check for Sinister, right on top of the stage. Robinson eyeing his work, he's not done yet. And Robinson and Sinister both make their way towards the ring. Last week, Sinister was able to put Mike Storm down and guarantee himself a spot in the DeathBrawl. After an exchange of words last week, Sinister is putting his DeathBrawl spot on the line in this match against Robinson tonight. And the bell has officially rang. This match officially started. And Robinson going for a suplex of his own against Sinister. Middle fingers to the crowd. Robinson is not happy with the fact that he was blindsided. Sinister whips Robinson over to the left side of the arena. And a neck breaker for his trouble. But Robinson not done yet. He throws Sinister into the guardrail. And these two men don't even have any intentions of settling this in the ring. They just want to beat the hell out of each other. Robinson breaks the count of 8, but goes right back outside. Sinister as Robinson slams him after a kick right into the ribcage. Clubbing blow to the back of the neck of Robinson, and Sinister looking to do exactly as he said in his promo. Oh my God, what in the world? That has got to be nothing but pain. Ribcage right into the ring post. Referees to the count of 8. Sinister just wants to do damage. He doesn't care about having a real match. And here we are with the triple threat match, ladies and gentlemen. Out first we have the FMW Pro Fighting Champion, Steve Murphy. His match last week with Muerte was interrupted by Chris Rich, unhappy about having forfeited his pro fighting match with Muerte from just the week before. Rich giving Murphy, giving Muerte, and giving FMW management no choice but to make this a triple threat match this week. And you gotta imagine that a win from Chris Rich would cement his reason for being so stuck on going for this FMW Pro Fighting Championship. Now that the US title is no longer on Evolve, this is the next best title for him. But making his way to the ring now is a man who does not want a triple threat match. He wants a one-on-one with Steve Murphy, which is exactly what he feels he deserves after having defeated Chris Rich. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to remind you all that DeathBrawl is just 2 weeks away, Sunday, November 28th. Do not miss it. Mark your calendars, set an alarm, whatever you have to do. You do not want to miss DeathBrawl this year. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have pro wrestling's first writer-turned-wrestler, former U.S. champion Christopher Rich, who himself has to be pretty pleased after the results of last week and after the announcement made just last week that he would be involved in this match, officially, that he wouldn't have to get involved by other means. And after speaking with Rich the last couple of weeks, he feels that he should have had a rematch for the US Championship, being that he never got one. He feels he might as well just go for the title outright rather than fight for contendership. So as he sees that he's going to give Murphy no choice but to put that title on the line against him. He doesn't care if Muerte is involved as well. He doesn't feel Muerte is really anything to be concerned about, and that could be a pivotal mistake tonight. Ten-minute time limit on this match here. Murphy and Rich looking to start hot, but Muerte getting right into the mix. And a swinging neck breaker from Chris Rich onto Steve Murphy. Russian leg sweep to Muerte. And another one right to Murphy. Chris Rich is starting off hot. Throws Muerte outside the ring, but he reaches a bookend from Murphy. Murphy looking to remind Rich, I'm the champion. You get this belt when I want you to get this belt. And you don't get a single crack at it sooner. But Rich is clearing house outside the ring here tonight. Muerte throws Rich in. And as Rich is taunting the crowd, a step-up enziguri floors him for Muerte. Murphy back inside the ring now, looking to get into the mix. As Muerte works the arm of Chris Rich. Muerte has Murphy up, and he throws him over the top rope right outside the ring, landing on his back. And it looked like he was going to follow up on the opportunity, but he faked out Chris Rich, who just dropped him with a right hand. And a spear to Murphy right from the apron off of the top rope. Muerte and Rich are making sure Murphy's going to have to fight for a win tonight. And a figure 4 leg lock broken up by Muerte, who punches Chris Rich right out. Murphy taunting the crowd, and he gets caught with a jumping Meteora from Muerte. Rich himself on the floor after being hit with a right hand from Muerte, who was looking to follow up on the offense. And a headbutt from Chris Rich knocks Muerte silly for just a moment, who drop kicks Rich right out. Murphy throws Rich outside the ring, and now he has a moment alone with Steve Murphy. Muerte rolls outside the ring, and Rich taking to the crowd again, this time nobody there to stop him. Kick to the gut and a DDT, but Murphy's right back on his feet. Ducks the right hand and a kick, but Rich catches him with a backbreaker, and Muerte right back in the ring. And a stalling suplex from Chris Rich. Michinoku driver to Steve Murphy, looking to capitalize, but Muerte right there to break up the pin. The key to a match like this is you want to have the other guy on the outside of the ring when you go for a pinfall, just like Muerte is doing right here. But a 2 count and a 2 count alone for Steve Murphy. He was able to get his shoulder up right before the count of 3. Rich is on the top rope, and he drop kicks Steve Murphy, who rolls outside the ring to recoup and check on his shoulder there. DDT, and blood looks to be pouring from between the eye holes of the mask of Muerte. Judo takeover, and Muerte looking to go for the pinfall, but Rich got his shoulder up at the count of 1. Murphy taken to the crowd, clotheslines Chris Rich. Goes for a pinfall, but Muerte was back on his feet, broke it up just as Murphy was going for the cover. And a spinning backdrop takes Murphy off his feet for just a moment. Chris Rich looking to get to his feet as Murphy regains control for just a moment. And just as in the beginning of the match, all 3 of these men fighting to be able to execute a move on the other. European uppercuts all around. Murphy rolls to the apron and gets up. Rich rolled outside the ring. Blocks the shot from Muerte. Murphy's back inside the ring. Body slam to Rich. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out from Muerte. Jumping Meteora right to Chris Rich, who rolls outside the ring, and he's right back on his feet. Hangs up Muerte in the ropes. And a big back body drop to Muerte. Rich has taken both men off of their feet, looking to assert his will over Murphy with a unique submission here. Drop kick right to the back of the neck of Murphy. Rich, who goes right after Muerte. Throws Rich over the top rope. Shoulder to the gut. And a powerbomb right outside the ring over the top rope. This has got to be Muerte's best chance right here. All he has to do is hit a big move. Rich starting to get back to his feet though. Muerte is over the top rope. And Murphy looking to suplex Muerte right back inside the ring from the apron. Rich is in the ring as Muerte rolls out. Irish or Russian leg sweep. All three men outside the ring now with 1 minute and 24 seconds left in the match. One of these men has to go for a pinfall here at some point. A DDT has now opened up the forehead of Steve Murphy. And as Muerte gets up, Rich targets him, goes right for him, and a backbreaker takes him right back to the ground. Stomping away at Murphy now. Rich picks him up, but he double legs Chris Rich, takes him off his feet. Blocked right hand, turned into a right hand by Rich, who goes right back after Muerte as Muerte walks toward them. 30 seconds left on the clock. Who is going to try to capitalize first? Rich threw Muerte in the ring, but he goes after Steve Murphy again. These men are just trying to make a point to each other. I don't think either of them is going to go for the pin on the other. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and this match is a draw, ladies and gentlemen. The time limit has expired, and we move on to the third match of the evening. Our first DeathBrawl qualifier, we have Leone, who makes his way to the ring now, versus Chris Michaels of the Empire of Pain. Michaels has had his fair share of problems with Johnny Gage the last couple weeks, who faces Triple C in the next DeathBrawl qualifier coming up after this. Leone walked into Halloween Lockdown as the FMW Pro Fighting Champion, but unfortunately lost that title to Steve Murphy. From Staten to Brooklyn to Queens, the Bronx and Harlem, all the way to Maryland, yeah, we coming for all of them. Bobby Tarantino to the digital, my shit is pivotal. Smoking chronic, no medicinal. Who you know assembled a clan like Voltron. But if he could get himself into the DeathBrawl and win, he could guarantee himself a shot against Joseph Robinson for the FMW World Heavyweight Championship. And in just 2 weeks, Robinson will face Mike Storm. The winner of their match tonight will determine the stipulation of that match at DeathBrawl. Earlier on in the show, Sinister caught Robinson off guard as he was making his way to the ring. And those two brawled to a countout, which guaranteed that Sinister's spot in the DeathBrawl was untouched. He will still have an opportunity to get into the DeathBrawl and to fight for a chance at the world title. And Michaels, for the first time in a few weeks, able to make it to the ring without being jumped from behind. More than happy after taking out Johny Gage last night to get into this match. One has to question, though, does Michaels plan to go after Robinson if he were to get into the DeathBrawl and win the match? That's definitely a question the Empire has to address at some point if Michaels is going to win tonight. Both of these men starting off quick against each other, but neither really getting a clear advantage over the other, as Leone goes right for a pin. Michaels kicks out at 1. Exploder suplex from Michaels. Looking to follow up on the offense. Pulling Leone together, going for an armbar. Rock fighting it the best he can, able to break free. Michaels throws him into the corner and a forearm takes him off his feet. An absolute innovation from Michaels. Throws Leone for a hip toss, turns it into a neck breaker. And for the moment, he's able to neutralize the offense of Leone. Going right back to the armbar. That looks to be the target that he's choosing to work tonight. And just as Leone starts to build up a little bit of momentum, Michaels able to deny it and go right back to work. Kick to the back. Standing on the middle rope, calling a shot. And the elbow right across the forehead of Leone. Blocked the elbow. Turns it into a spinning backdrop on Michaels. Elbow drops right to the heart. And a jumping elbow drop to finish it off as he gut wrenches Michaels here. One hell of a slam. And he said, "It looked so good, I'm gonna do it again." Michaels has got to find a way to get out of this. Leone going for the pinfall. 1. Not even a 1 count. Michaels again able to get up. Off of the rope, missed the kick, and again the hip toss into a neck breaker from Michaels, who's moving like Leone hasn't done anything to him. Picks him up, brainbuster. And with the crowd behind him, Michaels goes for the Purge DDT, firmly in the driver's seat, goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Rock just able to get the shoulder up. Kick to the face. Taunts the crowd. Unable to keep going with the momentum though. Leone slipped him into a Boston Crab. And Michaels has got to break free of this if he wants to keep his DeathBrawl dreams alive. Referee counting both of these men out now. Referee is at the count of 3. Leone still has not yet made it to his feet. Michaels getting fired up here. Leone has to answer the call of the referee, and he meets it at 5. Crossbody from Michaels takes him down. Michaels looking again to work the arm, perhaps going to pull that arm bar again. Leone was going, face into the turnbuckle, and Leone is busted open. Just as Michaels went to sit down, Leone caught him, pulled him up, hit him with a bookend. And he's looking to capitalize with a pinfall here. 1, 2, just able to get the shoulder up before the count of 3. I think Leone just hit Michaels with his best shot and it didn't work. Michaels is out on his feet, but able to dodge the crossbody from Leone. Just able to break free for a second, but Michaels caught him with an elbow to the face. And Leone trying to stay on top of Michaels, but Michaels has given him everything he's got. Missed the crossbody there, Leone on top of it. Leads Michaels to the rope, who uses the top rope as a weapon right off of the throat of Michaels. Leone trying to catch his breath there for a moment before he sets up Michaels. But Michaels able to stop him for just a second. And a fireman's carry driver. 2. Leone was able to get his shoulder up before the count of 3. Moonsault from Michaels, going for the pinfall here. 1, 2. Again, Leone not allowing himself to be pinned. Michaels turns him inside out again. Hip toss, neck breaker. And Michaels looking to hit Leone with his best move here. Drop kick right to the knee takes him off his feet. Stomping away at Leone right now. Big knee from Leone takes Michaels off his feet. Leone rolls him over. There's that combination of elbow drops to the heart again. Michaels breaks free, clotheslines Leone. And I guess if it isn't broken, don't fix it. Keep going to what works. Headlock takeover. Wrenching away at the neck. Rock able to get him to roll off. But Michaels is not done yet. Caught the leg of Rock Leone, another exploder suplex. But Rock Leone is right back up to his feet. Triangle kick from Michaels. This, I don't know why he didn't capitalize. He should have. Picks him up again. Hits him with the brainbuster. At some point, Michaels has to go for the pin. There's the combination for Michaels. Here's the pinfall that I've been looking for. 1, 2, 3. And Chris Michaels has guaranteed himself a spot in the DeathBrawl with his win tonight. I'm gonna go back to my question. What does it mean for the Empire now that Chris Michaels is in the DeathBrawl? What is their plan? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are on to our fourth match of the evening. Another DeathBrawl qualifier. You have the Extreme Champion Johnny Gage versus the Power Broker of EOP, Triple C.
And some blood in my Dutch. Got a plan for the planet and such. Gotta cut my way through this fucking maze of guts. Keep it steady like machetes that be grazing brush. Type of evil cat that come up in the ring.
And just as we saw Michaels able to walk down to the ring unabated, I think we're gonna see the same for Johnny Gage here. The last time we saw Johnny Gage, he was lying flat on his back, out cold after a DDT onto a chair from Chris Michaels. Let's hope that he's shaking the cobwebs from last week and he's ready to take on Triple C tonight, because this isn't just your ordinary match. Johnny Gage, if he were to win this match and win the DeathBrawl, he would become for the second time a double champion. The first time he was a double champion, he was holding the FMW World Tag Team titles alongside Butcher while he held that Extreme title. But to even get there, he's got to get through some stiff competition in Triple C tonight.
Kingdom comes with a ball and chain. Take my life, just not today. Spill your blood, there's hell to pay. Taking a seat.
Both of these men getting ready for the match. Ref calls for the bell, and a spear from Triple C takes Gage right out of the equation. But a clothesline to Triple C takes him off his feet for just a second. Triple C right back up, kicking away at the gut of Gage. Goes for a snap suplex. Went to catch Gage with a blockbuster, missed. Gage able to capitalize on it. Triple C rolls outside the ring, and a chop right to the back of the neck of Johnny Gage takes him off. Backbreaker to Triple C, referee at the count of 2 now. Gage spitting mist out in front of the Spanish announce team. Going to town on Triple C, who blocked the kick and leg whips Gage right to the mat. Whatever you want to call that. Padding, mat, whatever. I still think it's useless. Elbow drops to the heart of Johnny Gage. Looking almost to mock Rock Leone. Throws Gage as hard as he can into the corner. Catches him with the go behind. DDTs, goes for the pin. But not enough for Johnny Gage. Big Superman punch there. And Triple C just able to get his shoulder up. That Superman punch really knocked the equation back into Johnny Gage's favor. And Gage he's choking out Triple C from the top rope, taking all of the air out. And to shake the cobwebs out, you need a lot of air after a move like that Superman punch. Gage, a very cerebral competitor, knows exactly what he's doing, targeting every bit that he can. Backdrops Triple C. Goes for a taunt to the crowd. And goes right back to work on Triple C. Rolled out of the ring for separation and an Olympic slam to Johnny Gage. Outside the ring. Rose Gage back in. Looking to keep up on the offense. Rolls Gage up. Catches his neck. Drops him right onto his knee. 1. You got to do more to a guy like Johnny Gage. You want to put him down for 3. Hit a backbreaker to Triple C, going for the pinfall here. And again, Triple C able to get the shoulder up, but he needs to get some offense going. He needs to put a few moves together. Neck snap from Johnny Gage. Keeping the pressure on Triple C. Goes for the camel clutch. And unfortunately, Johnny Gage has qualified for the DeathBrawl. Unfortunately for Triple C, anyway. That Superman punch really must have knocked something loose in the brain of Triple C. He just wasn't moving the same after that. And the subsequential chokeout from Johnny Gage took all the air right out. Gage able to hit Triple C with enough offense to put him down just long enough to be able to slip in that camo clutch. And with that match over, we are on to our main event of the evening. Out first comes the FMW Heavyweight Champion. And after the brawl earlier on tonight, what does Robinson have left in the tank? Will he be able to be the one to name the stipulation for his match at DeathBrawl, or will Mike Storm be the deciding factor? And a seemingly new attitude from Robinson when walking from the stage to the ring. He doesn't quite walk the same as he used to, he doesn't quite look at the crowd the same as he used to, but it is still the same Robinson. Cocky, full of himself, and ready to fight anyone. And now you hear the familiar tones of the entrance of Mike. Storm unsuccessful last week in his match against Sinister. And if this were a normal match, he would be looking to get the win as is, but tonight might just be the night that he absolutely has to win. There's no clue, no guarantee to what Robinson could come up with, so Storm has to get any advantage he can. He's going to be out of his element as he fights in Japan. And the stipulation in his favor could be the deciding factor in him coming home with the FMW World Heavyweight Championship. And he looks to have the advantage tonight. He hasn't been in a brawl. All he had to do earlier on tonight was sit back and watch on a monitor. So he comes into this match fresh. Robinson, on the other hand, after that brawl with Sinister, he could only have half a tank left. And because we don't know, we have to wait and see. Storm starting off hot, crossbodies Robinson. Robinson with a high knee takes Mike off his feet. Storm rolled out of the ring, came back in. Starts up on the offense, hammerlock, trapped arm drag. Starting off quick. And a big lumbar check right to Robinson. Storm proud of himself there. Taunting the crowd, but Robinson having none of it. Goes for a butterfly suplex. Storm elbows his way out of the jaws of defeat and keeps on fighting. Goes right to the top rope. Beautiful moonsault from Storm. And just like I said, Freshman able to take advantage quickly. Tiger driver from Storm. But here is Chris Michaels looking to buy Robinson time. Robinson able to get up to his feet, waiting for Storm to realize that he's behind him. Back body drop to Storm. And Robinson has Storm trapped in that armbar that Chris Michaels was using on Rock Leone. And the distraction was just enough to force Storm to tap out to Robinson tonight. And now that we know that Robinson will name the stipulation for the match at DeathBrawl, it looks like we are going to be just out of time, ladies and gentlemen. For a quick recap, Michaels and Gage qualify for the DeathBrawl, and Robinson names the stipulation for the World Heavyweight title match at DeathBrawl. I'm Jeff Beck. Have a wonderful night.